What is up, guys? My name is Rhino and we are back for another Fortnite video. So previously I did a video on the combos for the Travis Scott and Astro Jack skin. If you haven't seen that yet, go check that out before watching this video. But for those who did, thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the positive comments. Thanks for the support, because your support means a lot to me, drives me in making more videos, and that's why I'm here with another video. And to celebrate the release of the Travis Scott set, I wanted to take all the Icon series outfits, but not just the outfits, the emotes too, and while we're at it, the Backblings and the Pickaxes, and rank all of them separately from worst to best. So with some of these, we may not have a whole lot of these items to rank, but at the same time, I thought this would just be a fun video and a good time to make it, because we've got some really good Icon series stuff, both some pretty bad or cringy stuff as well. So we have 5 skins, 4 backblings, since one of them doesn't have a backbling, 5 pickaxes, and 10 emotes. So the 10 emotes, I would say, is something definitely worth ranking, because I haven't seen it on the internet yet, or maybe I just haven't looked hard enough. But here I am to rank them. So starting with the skins. So all the 5 skins from worst to best. At the number 5 spot for the worst Icon series skin, we have the Major Lazer. And yeah, I don't know many people who like the skin. I don't know many people who like Major Lazer and play Fortnite. Who even is he? When was the last time he made a good song? Except for the song Lean On, of course. But see, he's just a DJ composer, Middle Eastern. So I guess if you're a Middle Eastern viewer or you're a Middle Eastern player, then props to you, and I respect you. But at the same time, I just don't really care for him, and I don't think he looks that good in game. I do like some qualities, like I like the microphones across his chest, the golden arm is pretty cool, and I really like the built-in emote. Probably one of the reasons I bought him, along with the backbling, which we'll get to soon. But the color scheme's just all over the place. It's pretty outlandish for this game, and it's just really not my style. So Major Lazer coming in at number 5. At the number 4 spot, we have Marshmallow. And I will say, I used to love Marshmallow, and I still do like the skin in a way. I think it's very clean, the white and black. Marshmallow head looks very cute. And, well, obviously it's Marshmallow. And the reactive feature where it lights up as you do an emote was very unique at the time, and I still think it is pretty cool. At the same time, it just kind of ruins his clean design, and over time, I do think Marshmallow is a bit overpriced and kind of simple, and just compared to the other ones, I don't think he's as good. Alright, coming at the number 3 spot, we have the Travis Scott skin. And now, Travis Scott is a great skin. So, in case, once again, if you didn't see the video where I did the combos, check that out. But I love Travis Scott. I like his music, and the skin looks really good. You've got 2 edit styles, one which is just Travis Scott himself, very clean, Jordan, Nike shoes, some very clean pants, nice dreadlocks, one of the few rappers where I actually like the look of the dreadlocks, because I think for the most part dreadlocks look ugly. And then he has a second edit style which looks sick, the Terminator vibes, or it's actually a reference to one of his songs, the T-3500 style. The fire in his pants, the blue eyes just adds even more character to him, makes more possibilities for combos, and makes him look a whole lot cooler, in my opinion. And the default style is already cool. So why is he at the number 3 spot, not the number 1 spot? Well, because firstly, I think the other 2 are just a little bit better. And secondly, when it comes to the first edit style, there's not a whole lot going on for him, and I'm just worried that, like Marshmallow, over time, I won't like him as much. But as of now, I do really like him. At the number 2 spot, we have, a lot of you is going to hate me for this, we have Ninja. So, you might be thinking now, oh, are you a Ninja fanboy or something? Do you like him? No, I'm no Ninja fanboy. But at the same time, I do respect him. I do think out of all the Fortnite players, he's the one who deserves the first skin. It's because of him that made the game so popular, and the streaming community of the game so popular. And the skin itself, it's a very, very good representation of him. Looks very clean. The metallic blue, the black, the light blue. The styles where he has the hood up and the Raven mask looks really cool. That looks dope. Represents his logo. And the reactive feature where his bandana grows as you get a kill is very nice. So Ninja, love him or hate him, him getting his own skin is really cool, and it does look very clean. And moving on to the number 1 spot for the best Icon series skin, easily Astro Jack. So you may be a little bit mad at me for ranking Travis Scott a tiny bit lower, but Astro Jack is definitely the highlight of all this. He just looks awesome. Even though he has the long cut jacket, which I don't normally like, on him I think it looks amazing. He's got one style where he's got the orange and the blue, the animation, the reactive feature where it reacts if he's getting shot at is so cool and quite unique. Even though we did sort of have it on Taylor, it looks so much cooler on him. The head, the visor looks cool, the galaxy animation on him. And the second ed style is just, oh man, so much going on for him. One of the best skins we've had in a long time, just based off the second ed style. The detail in his clothing, the blue, all the colors, the purple that goes on him when he's hit, 2 different reactive features on 2 different edit styles, and the head. It reminds me of Planet Earth, even though it's just the planet of the Fortnite Islands. That's some very nice detail. The mini gliders rotating around his head, while kind of distracting, I do not care. It looks fucking awesome. And easily the best Icon Series skin. Alright, now we've covered the skins, let's move on to the Backblings. So there are only 4 Backblings here. I think all of them are pretty good. So let's just start off at the number 4 spot. At the number 4 spot, we have the Ninja's Edge. So yes, Ninja's Backbling is at number 4, just because it's still pretty cool, pretty clean Backbling. It's just not my favorite Katana Backblings, and it's kind of hard to find skins that it match. But overall, still a pretty decent Backbling. At the number 3 spot, we have the Lazer wings. And these are some nice pair of wings. That's probably one of the other things that made me buy Major Lazer, even though I just don't use them. They're a bit too bulky for me. I'm not a huge fan of wings anymore, even though I love the color scheme and I love that rotating sun in the middle. I'm not overly crazy about them, but for a set of wings, they are beautiful. And I did buy them back when I did like wings more. But as we got the Ridgeback for Haze, I started to not like wings anymore. Moving on to the number 2 spot, we have the Cactus Jack. And overall, it's Travis Scott's Backbling. I did make a mistake. Someone pointed out in the comments, so shout out to you. You know who you are if you're watching this. It's actually the name of his production label company, and I do believe it was also the name of his gamer tag, or whatever he was playing on back when he was playing Fortnite, but it's actually the name and the logo of his production label, which is really cool. And the Backbling itself, it's very nice. Very simple, very straightforward, goes well on a lot, and one of those Backblings that you can wear without worrying about losing any of the detail in the skin. And yeah, it's a pretty nice, unique Backbling. You got the writing converted to neon, looks really cool. But at the number 1 spot, this one's easy, the Astro World. And this Backbling, if you saw my video I did, there are a lot of combos you can wear on it. It's a sick Backbling. It's awesome. 3 different color schemes, so much detail on such a fairly small Backbling. You would think that a Backbling like this would be huge, but no, it's actually quite small. I love the inner core in the middle of it, how you can change the color of it, reflects on the color of the land, a mini theme park, and illustrative imagination of Travis Scott's Astroworld Planet amusement park is so cool, it's so creative, it's a perfect Backbling. Alright, now moving on to the Pickaxes. We have 5 of these Pickaxes. So starting at the number 5 spot and the number 4 spot, we have both of Marshmallow's Pickaxes, the Mellow Mallets and the Marshy Smasher. The dual-wielded is at number 5 and the non-dual is at number 4. And overall, the fact that both these Pickaxes have music playing, a remix of Alone, is pretty unique, but at the same time, it gets so annoying after a while. And overall, I'm just not a big fan of hammers as Pickaxes. And the dual-wielded version are some that came out after, but why? We don't need the dual-wielded version. They just look even worse. And the Pickaxe just looks a lot better in white and a lot more clean. So those 2 come at the number 5 and 4 spot respectively. Moving on to the number 3 spot, we have Ninja's Katanas. Overall, they are pretty clean for some dualies. I like the color scheme. I like the sound. But again, not a whole lot worth writing home about. Moving on to the number 2 spot, we have the Diamond Jack. Very clean, very nice Pickaxe. I love the diamond on it, the vibrant. It looks very expensive, and the red floating on the top looks really nice. I just wish it wasn't a reskin of the Banana Axe from the Battle Pass, and I wish there was a red streak, because it's still a really nice Pickaxe, and everything else in the set is so good, so creative, including Astro Jack. But then you have this Pickaxe, which isn't that creative, and could be better, but still, it's pretty nice. But moving on to the number 1 spot, this one's easy. We have the Lazer Axe, and this is just a beautiful, clean, perfect Pickaxe. I love the color scheme, gold, orange, and black. The shape of it is so simple. It's just like a normal axe with a sun animation in the middle. Just looks so cool, so nice, and I don't even have this pickaxe. I bought Major Lazer, but I did not buy this pickaxe, which I regret. But if Major Lazer comes back, I'm definitely getting this pickaxe, because it's so nice. Alright, now we've covered the skins, backblings, and pickaxes. Let's move on to the part you were probably waiting for, the emotes. So there are 10 emotes here. I'm not crazy about most of these emotes, if I gotta be honest, because some of them are pretty good, while others are just pretty cringe or lazy, or just not for me. That's why I don't have a real lot of these. So at the number 10 spot, we have Keep It Mellow. And the one thing worth praising about this emote is it's 3-in-1, but still, it's very boring. Not much to say. I don't know anyone who still uses it. Nothing worth talking about. At the number 9 spot, we have Pokey. So, yes, drop your pitchforks. Come on, I know there's going to be a lot of people hating this choice. They love this emote. But this is an emote I just think where you either love it or hate it. But I feel like more people love it than the amount that hate it. But I'm part of those people that hate it. I just don't like the music, don't like the style. I don't know anyone who still watches or still likes Pokemon. Sorry. And it's not for me whatsoever. It's way too girly. It's way too modern trendy. And I'm sounding like a boomer here, but when it just comes to one of those dances that's just not for me, or just has too much going on for it when it comes to trends, it's not for me. Moving on to number 8 spot, we have Fishin', Jordan Fisher's emote. It's a little bit better than Pokey. It's not cringe. It's traversal. It's actually the only Icon series emote that's traversal, which is nice. But other than that, it's just pretty boring, kind of lame. Not much going on for it at all. At the number 7 spot, we have the Marsh War. At the number 6 spot, we have the Pon Pon. And I do kind of like the dance moves in this. It's pretty funny, but the music just makes me cringe now. Alright, at the number 5 spot, we're finally getting some pretty good or decent emotes here, because I've been bagging on a lot of these already, I know. But at the number 5 spot, we have the Crazy Boy. And I don't have a whole lot to say about this emote. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. It's okay. At the number 4 spot, we have, wait for it, the Dynamic Shuffle. And while this emote is kind of simple, it's not a whole lot going on for it, I will admit. At the same time, I do think it's pretty nice. It's one of those dances that's actually for me. Even though I didn't buy it, I don't really buy emotes that often anymore, but this is a pretty good emote. Moving on to number 3 spot, we have Rage. And this emote is one for Travis Scott. It's new, so I might not like it for a while over time, but I really like it because it's got the stargazing beat in the background. And sorry if you can hear that background, by the way. But no, I just really like the music. It's based off the song Stargazing. If you haven't listened to that song, it's a track from Astro World. It's got a very subtle, mellow, and yet kind of eerie as well beat. And I just love the way he's holding up the microphone on fire, based off that Reddit meme. Looks very cool. Moving on to the number 2 spot, we have Headbanging. And I was sort of banging my head back and forth as to whether I love this emote or don't really. And I gotta say, I do really like it. It's, the head motion might not be very natural, but still, I think it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty cool. And I really like the music. I just wish there was a beat to it. But still, I think it's just an emote that sort of clicks with me. And I really like it now. Though I might not like it after a while, but as of now, it's at the number 2 spot. But not quite at the number 1 spot. For the number 1 spot, we have the Laser Blast. And yes, this is easily the best Icon series emote. And one that I didn't really like at first. I thought, again, like the skin, it was too outlandish, but I was an idiot. It's actually a very well choreographed dance. It's fairly simple dance moves, but that's what I like. I like emotes with simple dance moves that I can do. Yet it's very well choreographed, and the music, it's unique. I really like that bass drop it's got. And overall, while the major laser skin may suck, I think most of the others in the set are great. The pickaxe is awesome. The musics are great. And the emote is fantastic. And I don't even have it. And again, I'm definitely going to pick this up if Major Lazer comes back. So big rip there. And that pretty much wraps up the video, guys. So if you enjoyed this ranking video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see next. Tell me what you think. And also, don't forget to use my creator code RhinoGamingYT. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.